Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Tales of Vesperia, and we just finished off the manor and I did fight a few more enemies on the outside just to level up a little bit, learn a few more skills, get a little bit more cash. But for now, let's head back on to Dangrest. And I should keep paying attention to what's happening in front of me, but these enemies, they're nothing. They cannot stop us from getting there. Which just shows that you do indeed get a lot stronger. No, we don't need to be there. That's where we want to go.
It's terrible! The Union and Polystrole are squaring off against each other with Hopeful and Blastia! The Dawn is back, but something's not right!
So, he made it back in time. Looks like my hunch was right, though.
What do you mean, your hunch?
He's been planning for this to end in his death all along.
What? Why would he want to do something like that?
To go down in glory as the best guild leader there ever was, instead of just dying in a bed somewhere with nobody knowing it.
To set things right?
Belius died because of Harry's rash behavior. She's the Duce of Nordapalica. You can't just say, sorry, I got some bad information. Which means there's gotta be compensation to make up for losing Belius.
So the price Don mentioned back at the Manor of the Wicked was...
himself. But isn't that a bit of too much of a price to pay for it? Because with two, well, big leaders gone, doesn't it mean that the knights might come over and try to take over, seeing as they are disorientated because of no proper leadership? I don't think that's a wise choice.
His own life. Once he made up his mind to sacrifice himself, taking down Jaeger wasn't a problem. Even if it meant going against the laws.
No! He can't do that!
There has to be some other way.
Both sides are at the breaking point, though. This thing could go off at the drop of a hat. And if it starts, it'll mean all-out war between the Union and Polystrole.
I'm not sure we have the time to find some other way.
I'm going with Carol.
Yeah, we need to try to stop it if we can, but I don't know if we can stop Don from sacrificing himself. Oh, what's going on? It's not a festival, I know that much. It's kinda scary. What's with everyone? Oh, the Dawn, those eyes. They're the eyes of resolution. Oh, I thought this day would come sooner or later. Hey, what's going on? What's everyone doing here? A battle with Polystrole could start any minute, you know. If you keep just hanging around, their people are gonna take the town. So is he telling us to get away or to participate in the battle to defend the Union? Oh, a lot of people are gathered in the town main street. Isn't that the Don sitting in the middle? Okay, so maybe not head to the entrance? Do want to get to the shop though. Hi there, I can't stop thinking about the plaza. But the boss told me not to go. So maybe the middle of town instead of the entrance. Because we want to talk to as many people as we can. I'm helping out in Fortune Market for Dangrest's sake. Alright. Lenses are plentiful. Ooh. Equipped. Carol isn't back yet. Stat boosts. Yeah, there's so many weapons that we just would love to have. think we're doing good. Yeah, we can at least buy that. She had it as well. Little investment. Thank you very much. We're always open. Alright, now things are getting interesting. How's the Dawn gonna finish this? Whoa. The Dawn dies because of some work the bosses did? Isn't that a little over the top? You could roast him, burn him, fry him up for breakfast, but the Dawn won't die. Yeah, and this is the reason why I think it's a bad idea, because if the Dawn dies, the Union will potentially collapse if there's no one to take it over. All this commotion, oh what a pain. Wait, what? Can we go and do anything we want just because we got the Dawn? Wait, the Dawn did what now? No way, that's impossible. Can we still have a quick old rest? Everything just feels so tense right now. What's gonna happen? And no, we are not allowed to rest. Well, we can at least make a save just in case something intense happened, like we have to fight the Dawn to keep him alive. Because we'll do that. Oh, things were really bad. The bridge broke, the town was in shambles, but everyone pitched in to put it all back together again. What's the Dawn sitting down there for? He's not giving in to the enemy, is he? He wouldn't just give up. I can't believe it. The Dawn would never give in.
Hang in there, kid. You're a boss now, right?
But it's like there's nothing I can do on my own.
So then ask for help. That's what friends are for, right?
Dawn!
Take good care of them, and they'll be there whenever you need them.
I'm coming with you.
Like hell you are! Well, old man, it's been fun.
Raven, you better nail Jaeger for me.
That's a heavy load for somebody like me.
You're the only one I can ask.
White Horse.
Little lady, try going underground to the storeroom in the city's tavern. There's a wall there inscribed with Eifried's name. If you're his granddaughter, it ain't a bad idea to take a glimpse at the kind of things he did and how he lived. We're so grateful for everything your darling grandson's done to us. Really.
The boy has made a mess of things. He may be my idiot grandson, but he's also a full member of the Union. And it falls upon any leader to take responsibility for the mistakes of their people. So say the laws. Take me, then. Let my head atone for Bellius.
Dawn. Idiot. These guilds. They're all filled with nutcases.
You're not completely wrong with that. Because, like I said, I think it's a little bit over the top. There should be another way to redeem.
So, who's gonna be my second?
It would be my honor.
Guess you're stuck doing a job nobody much wants.
Well, that's what Yuri been doing the entire game. Trying to pick up the slack for things people just don't do.
You too.
No kidding. Yuri, I was looking forward to watching you go places. I'll make sure to save you a spot in hell.
I don't think they'd let me into the hell you're going to.
I won't forget that attitude, boy.
And I won't forget your resolve, Don Whitehorse.
Dawn! Listen up. You all gotta stand on your own 2 feet from here on. There's a new age coming, so get out there and make it for yourselves.
He actually did it. Died by his own hand.
Everyone here seems to have calmed down.
Feels more like they're expecting the end of the world.
Carol's been taking the Dawn's passing pretty hard, too.
I can imagine. He was his hero. The one he looked up to.
And it looks like things are keeping the old man busy. I guess it comes with being a member of Altosk.
Huh.
I haven't seen Patty for a while now.
Well, she probably went down into the basement to look at Ifrit's wall.
She might be in the sewer tunnels.
Oh, right. That's what the Dawn was talking about.
He gave up his own life to make amends for what happened. The guilds take their laws pretty seriously.
The pride of living by the laws of the guild. Taking responsibility. Accepting the choices he'd made. The Dawn practiced what he preached.
As a good leader should. Because the rules that are there for everyone at the guild to, well, follow, he needs to follow too. A great leader does that.
And he was willing to stake his life on those beliefs.
Responsibility. Choices.
I've got to get these things figured out myself. Best to start with our guild. With brave Vesperia.
Yuri? Where are you?
Just going for a walk.
He probably went looking for Carol.
Carol.
Parted with everyone.
Now my hands have killed someone I never wanted to kill. Dawn, that feeling still hasn't left my hands. You really were a piece of work, old man.
I wonder what the second meant when you stand next to Dawn, because I don't think he is like second in command, right? Was he just there to finish up the job after the Dawn put that knife into him? To make sure it isn't too painful? I don't know. I guess we'll find out if Yuri is second in command or if he was just there to help with his passing. Oh, just when I decide to serve the Dawn for the rest of my life, this has to go and happen. I don't feel I need a weakling like you. Beyond this point are the private rooms of the Union officials. Things are a little shaky because of the difficulty in choosing a new Dawn. You're not allowed to pass this point. Are we allowed to go back? To talk to the ladies? Something to give your life for? I can understand that. I have something I want to protect with my life too, but still. Oh, I've never seen Carol so down like that. I sense that it's more than just the Dawn's death. Yes. Well, if we really want to find out what it is, we need to talk to him. And of course, find out where he is. Probably somewhere on the edge of town. Or something that reminds him of the Dawn. You ain't going any further. Oh, shut your hole and leave me be. Now he doesn't want to get out anymore. Now knowing that the Dawn ain't there. If only we were a little stronger, the Dawn wouldn't have had to die. What's going to happen to the Union with the Dawn gone? Well, you have to find somebody that can unionize the Union. Get them together. I never even thought about what might happen if the Dawn died. if we had just done our job a little better. Yeah, if Harry didn't make the worst decision he could do, then things would have turned out different. You can move forward if you're bound by sadness. Everyone dies, but the Dawn did it with style. Well, he did it with trying to stop a war breaking out, and that is something worth giving your life for, but I still wish it was different. Oh, I get the feeling that the old era is ending and a new one is about to begin. It's so exciting to live in times of change. Exciting or extremely anxious? There are times when you just want to drink and forget about everything. Who will lead the Union now? If the Hunting Blades become one of the 5 Master Guilds and Clint takes over, I'll support them. I ain't drunk. Not yet, at least. Well, the Dawn was the Dawn, right to the end. Careful not to drown your cares in too much drink. You'll just make yourself sick. Sakuraba? Ah, the Dawn's dead. And now it's finally my turn to take control. Ah, don't talk to me. I will live for 100 more years. The more chaos befalls the world, the more the mercenary business flourishes. Even so, it's forbidden for us to create conflicts ourselves. Can we get to the basement and find Patty there? I wonder if we're strong enough to withstand the combat. I don't even know we're going the right direction.
Soon enough.
Yeah, I think it's more annoying than impossible, because the damage is not too great what they're doing to us.
Alright, who's next? We're done.
There's no map in here, is there? No.
You'll be gone soon enough. Shining
Alright, I'm gonna look around down here to see if I can find the wall, just to see if Patty's there. Because I think if we can find the wall, because we know it's down here, we might find Patty and talk to her as well. So I will see you when we find it. I think we're here. So let's see if she's here. No. I think it was worth a shot though. Long ago our ancestors abandoned the nation for forgetting their duty to protect their people and thus became the true defenders of freedom. That's how the guilds first began, but now the iron shackles of oppression threaten to strangle us once again. It's because we have forgotten the oath of our ancestors and spent our time fighting one another for our own self-interest. Therefore, we must once again return to the basic principles behind the guilds and join our strength. Together as one, we offer our sword for freedom and our shields for friendship and our lives for the common good. Here, we renew our ancient oath. Which is a very powerful statement. But since Patty is not here, let's head back to town and continue talking to everyone. Yeah, the other side was a lot easier to get through because the air replenishers were much closer together. But we're back to town again. Well, the Dawn died while I was just sitting around worrying. Ah, the Dawn will never eat a meal again, will he? No, he won't. Heart of the anguish in morning. How barrier protect us from monsters, but they can protect us from the evil of other humans. The Dawn protected us from that. Well, Billy's in the Dawn. Everyone knew and respected them, and now, one after another. I hear Billy has died. It is so sad that the Dawn is gone, but I'm sad that I'm so in love with her. It's a complicated feeling and I can't hold it in anymore. Oh, this town really lost its spirit. It seems so gloomy now. The Dawn was the sun in everyone's life. The Dawn's death is unfortunate, but there was also nothing anyone else could do. He made a good decision and the town was protected. Yeah, and that's the whole reason why he did it. Well, I'm the owner here. Can I get you anything? Hey, and don't try anything on the part-timer. There's Carol. Well, I knew of no other man like the Dawn. It's such a great loss. Now, seeing as Carol is our goal, let's leave him for a minute. Well, the Dawn's time is done. Whose time is it now? Well, that's the main question, isn't it? Well, the city's finished. The guilds won't cooperate without the Dawn. The Dawn's dead? Can you believe it? What's going to happen now? Well, the Dawn's dead. I get it. I'm daydreaming, aren't I? Step right up, feast your eyes on these wares. Oh, the poor Dawn is gonna be lonely around here. In the end, the Dawn was just another person. He was not superhuman, he was not immortal. Oh, now that everyone's strangely quiet, I wonder what happened. Oh, don't tell me you're that old that you didn't even notice that the Dawn committed suicide. The Dawn died. I hate the way the Dawn does things. This ain't right. Damn it, why are all the strong men dying? Oh, it's times like these that Fortune Market has to get all the other guilds motivated. I may have no interest in people's squabbles, but the death of the Dawn is a heavy one. Oh, that indeed it is. Alright, let's go to Carol. It does seem that Patty is nowhere in town, so technically she might still be in the sewers, we just didn't pass her or anything like that.
Yuri, there wasn't anything I could do. The Dawn, and all the rest of you, you'd all made up your minds and did what you could. Nobody in this town's gonna listen to anything I've got to say. So I was thinking I should try talking with Palestrale instead. But they might be done talking, and just attack anyway. When I thought that, I was too scared to go alone. So I ended up not going at all. I'm not good for anything.
What about Judy? Weren't you gonna look for her?
I can't. I can't go with you anymore, Yuri. I'm just not cut out to be the boss of a guild.
Is that it then? Is that all guilds and brave Vesperia mean to you? Just walking away from the dream like that?
But I wanted to be the best guild! To be useful to the Dawn! For him to notice me!
Carol, he did notice you.
He's been a role model for me. And now he's not around.
So you're just gonna pack it up and quit? Just what was it the Dawn died for? You, of all people, should know the answer to that.
You can always do everything you want, Yuri! You'd never understand how I feel! I'm not tough like you! There's no way I can be like you and the Dawn! It's over! Our guild is...
Carol! Don't you remember all the Dawn told you? Did you forget his resolve? As a member of our guild, I'm going to Mount Timza to find Judy.
Huh?
Brave Vesperia will go on. Even if you don't. This guild is more than just you now.
Yeah, because in the end, he's the one that needs to move past this. He cannot rely on others to yank him forward every time he gets down in the dumps. This is a fight for himself.
I don't want to run away. I don't want to, but...
Carol earned the Troubled One title. Yep, he is totally speechless, that's for sure. Alright, let's head back to the girls and tell them our plans. And hopefully, before we leave town, Carol will come to his senses. And we still need to find out how to get to the mountain. I'm guessing it might be north of the desert, because that is where the Quithia was. And she did tell a story about things he did in the desert, so maybe we got somewhat of a lead. And if not, we always have our ship to travel around the world with and figure things out for ourselves. So I'm guessing we just have to leave town and they will show up. I do wonder where they are though. Ah, there she is.
Carol, do you think he'll be alright?
He'll be fine.
But...
Well now, if it isn't that darling boy and girl. How very nice to see you both.
Oh, it's not a good sign of seeing him here in Dawngrest. Is he thinking of taking over?
Jaeger!
You've got some nerve showing your face after planting the seeds of war.
Seeds of war? I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Attacking Palestrale is a matter for the Union to decide. Yep, that's right. We just helped inform their decision.
Exactly. Understand, my little friends?
I'll give you something to smile about.
That's enough for today, I think. It is the day of the Dawn's passing, after all. We're still in mourning, you see. The world lost a great man today. It most certainly did.
That it did. Still don't like you though.
What is it you guys are after? Get the Dawn out of the way to take control of the Union?
Oh, no. Our little business will most surely be easier without support Dawn around, but... let's not go there. I've come today for my own personal reasons.
I don't want to disgrace the Dawn by doing something I'll regret later. You should leave before I change my mind.
It is not only you who are mourning this death, you know. Be seeing you then.
Even Jaeger is mourning the Dawn.
That just goes to show you how big of a man the Dawn was. Because even your enemies you can respect.
I don't understand. Hadn't he been trying to get rid of Don Whitehorse himself?
The old man was a nuisance to Leviathan's Claw, but maybe things were a little different for Jaeger on a personal level.
You mean like the difference between guilds and individuals?
Yeah. To the Dawn, there was Jaeger the boss, and Jaeger the person.
The Dawn did break his own laws and take the fight into his own hands.
Well, we should be on our way.
All right. I told Rita we would be meeting her at the town exit. I also left a message at the inn for Patty.
I said he'll be fine. Let's go.
She wants so much to go to Carol and say, come with us. He'll show up, I'm sure. Go to the inn, see if Patty's there. Because for her, I want to do the extra mile. Definitely. We can sleep twice. One now and one when we are full party. Just to make sure. Too many times a scene has spawned from going to the inn. First Barnabas and now the Dawn.
Where are Carol and Patty?
What is the deal with everyone worrying so much? What are both of your plans after this?
I'm going with you, of course. Like I said, I've decided to stick with you guys while I research the air crane.
Right.
I want to go with you as well, Yuri. Now that we know the hunting blades are out to get Judith, we've got to try and help her.
We're not obligated to do anything for her.
Judith shared in our travels. She's one of us.
She also destroyed the Ceres Blastia on the ship.
Yes, and it might be interesting to figure out why she did that. And the only way to figure that out is to ask her directly.
But
I'm not going out on any mercy mission. I told you I need to set things straight, right?
Yuri.
What does Judy know? What doesn't she know?
Exactly.
I'm gonna see that she comes clean about all of it. I have to find out where this guild stands.
Well, we might just end up saving her along the way.
Potentially.
You two are worried about her. I knew it.
What are you talking about? We might, is all I said. Anyway, with all this talk about setting the guild straight, is the fearless leader himself gonna come?
It'll take more than this to keep him down. He'll come.
Oh, Patty's here.
Ah, good.
Did you have a look at what your grandpa left behind?
I engraved it all firmly in my memory.
So did it help you remember anything?
It doesn't look like things are gonna go quite so well. But I can't let myself get discouraged by something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it okay for me to be with you guys a little longer?
Yeah, of course it is.
I don't mind. Okay, let's go.
What should we do about Raven?
He couldn't come now. He can't turn his back on this town. They lost the Dawn.
And trust me, if he wants to be with us, he'll be there at some point. He will show up.
You're probably right. The old man has his own agenda to take care of.
Yeah, he always has.
I'm gonna miss him.
Think who you're talking about. That guy might just pop up when you least expect it.
So where is this Mount Temza anyway?
My guess is that it's somewhere north of the sands of Kogor.
Exactly. That was my thoughts as well, Yuri.
She mentioned something about living with Baul on a mountain to the north of a desert.
There certainly are plenty of mountains in the northern regions of Desier.
Well, let's start there and see where it takes us.
We'll be going to Desert by ship. Looks like that's where I come in.
All right, let's head to the ship.
Reunited with everyone. Back on our good old ship. Are they waiting?
Wait!
Yes, they are.
Carol!
Wait! I'm coming with you. I might not fully understand the things that Dawn wanted to tell me yet, but Brave Vesperia is our guild. So I've got to come with you guys.
Carol.
I think if I ran away, if I abandoned my friends, that'd be the end. I couldn't come back. That's why I've got to go. Please let me come too.
Please? Carol, have you forgotten that you're the leader of this guild? You can do whatever you want.
Of course. You're the boss of this outfit, Captain.
Yuri, thanks! But don't call me boss anymore. I haven't done anything to earn that title yet. Until you really think I'm a boss, until I don't feel embarrassed when someone calls me boss, I'll just do my part as a fellow member of Brave Vesperia.
Understood, Carol. Not a bad plan.
All right!
It never ends with these guilds. Bunch of hot-headed idiots.
That's exactly what's so good about the guilds, I think.
Yeah. Quite juvenile, isn't it?
Told you we're just gonna show up at some point.
Ah! Hey, old man!
Ah, how glorious is youth!
What are you up to?
Huh? Something wrong with my being here?
Well, don't you have your hands full with the Dawn's passing and everything?
You know, it all just seemed a little too bothersome, so I ducked out.
But you owe a lot to the Dawn. Aren't you sad?
Sad? I cried and cried till my throat was hoarse, and there wasn't a tear left in me.
Funny, it doesn't show on you at all.
Huh. So not even Raven the Great can bear to ignore the Dawn's parting words.
What are you talking about? You heard me, didn't you? That burden's too heavy for this beast. I'm sure they'll be able to take care of that piece of business just fine without me.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
Oh man, these kids today, I tell you.
Traveling in a group is loads of fun. It's so lively.
This isn't lively, it's rowdy. Didn't I tell you that before?
So now we can depart for Desier, right?
Yes, we can.
Huh? Why are we going back there?
That's a pretty good hunch you had there. Mount Thames is north of the Sands of Kagor. There's a Crydian city there, if memory serves.
And why would you know something like that?
Because Raven knows a lot of things, even more than you realize.
Well, I'm over twice your age, so of course I know twice as many things.
Right.
So are we going, or aren't we?
Can we get to the north of Kagor by boat?
Guess we'll have to see when we get there.
Hoist the sails! The Fiertia is off to sea!
Reunited with Carolyn Raven. The question is, can we get
Our
to the
swords
sea?
for freedom, our shield for friendship, our lives for the common good.
The Union Oath, huh?
Do you suppose Aifread lived according to those words? Or did the wind blow differently?
Well, the fact that Aifread's signature is on the oath is no simple twist of fortune.
Well, we'll just have to take up the oath for Dawn and Aifread then, won't we?
Well, Don, looks like the youth have picked up the torch you and Aifread once carried.
Yes, and that's the best thing they can do at the moment. Alright, so... let's see... Controls. You pop up if I wait for a little bit. Let's see, the desert area should be down south. The mountains to the north. Well, I guess we just have to go out straight and see.
Don Whitehorse was a real man, wasn't he?
Aye. I'm sure you felt the weight of that in your blade as his second. I'm sorry I made you shoulder that burden.
It's all right.
Unbelievable. Why would he accept that role? Do you think Yuri is really alright?
He's not all right, but I imagine he'll be able to sort it out in his own mind. That lad's got real resolve.
Resolve? Do you mean like with Rago and Cumore?
Aye. Once he's made up his mind and taken up a task, he'll see it done no matter how heavy it is. It's an exhausting path, one this old man could never take.
You aren't alone in that.
All folks like us can do is keep an eye on the lad as he does what he needs to.
Yeah, so the second was referring to the fact that to finish him off after he put the blade into himself. Yeah, that is an extremely heavy burden for someone to shoulder, but I think he did it so that no one else had to. Because he knew what Dawn meant to everybody there. And like I always, he just takes upon himself to do the hardest job there is. Ooh, lots of mountains here. Guess if you follow the northern coast, we should eventually get to Desier, right? Well, that is at least north of Polaka. Or do we need to be the other side? I don't know. Well, at least it gives us a time to really explore things with our boat. Because we haven't done that at all, have we? What is that? An island we cannot get on yet. Does it seem like those tents where they camp out? No, we're not allowed to go through here. It's too narrow. Right, let's take a little bit of a wider berth. Where's this? We'll be careful. Just curious. I have no idea where it is. So let's not, shall we? Don't want to be fighting monsters here, just in case this is like 20 levels further ahead of us. Oh, it's all closed off. We're gonna be alright? Yeah, if we want to go around it, we need to go around Noorderpolik. The map does seem to be a lot smaller than I thought it was. We travel around a lot quicker. It does really help that we are not being attacked by monsters on the sea just yet. See another one of those rock formation. Yeah, definitely something we will check out in a later bit in the story, I'm sure. Having this boat is really neat, isn't it? We can get to so many places. See the entirety of the world. There's the oasis. Is there a piece of land there we can land on? No, we cannot. Because if I understand them correctly, we need to be able to find a piece of shoreline around here that we can go to. Maybe we should just look on the map from where Desjay is, because I'm just winging it right now. Just because I wanted to use the boat and explore a little bit. Because we know where we want to be. So we need to be somewhere in this mountain range, that's for sure, but... Like I said before, it doesn't matter, it's still a good way to just explore a bit. And afterward, then we really look up where we need to be. Alright. You know what, if we are going to explore, we might as well make an intermediate save, so we don't lose all the progress we've made. Ooh. That's a lot of stuff. Nice. That was a good load. Okay, so do we have a map? Do we actually know where Desjay is? We do not. Alright, so we explored a lot. And we need to go to the deserts, that's for sure. There we need to go to the north. Alright, you know what, I think I'm gonna leave the episode right here. On the next one we'll make sure that we are at the desert of Korgo and continue from there. And of course, if there's any skit along the way, yes, we'll put that in the footage. But for now, I say to you all, I wish you have a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we, well, hunt down Judy. I think that's basically what we're going to do, so it's gonna be fun. So until then, bye bye.